When I first started out creating in this game, I found myself in a hole. It was very difficult to do what I wanted consistently. I had ideas, I know what I wanted my levels to be, it just something always felt off and it just never worked out. If you feel like you're stuck in this situation, then this video and all the upcoming videos that I'm gonna be making are gonna definitely be for you. Today we will be going over 5 things that I think new creators are genuinely doing wrong when it comes to creating in this game. I want to give back to the community that has given me so much love recently. I want to share and maybe teach tips or tricks or experiences or techniques that you guys can use in your own levels to maybe help you get out of that same hole. So let's stop wasting our time and get right into it. Number 1. Song choice. Now hold on, I know this one might sound a bit vague. I'm gonna explain. Basically what I mean by that is, whenever I check out a new creator, something that I see over and over again is that it feels like they made a level and then just picked a song for that level. You should not do that in my opinion. In my opinion, you should be making a level to a song and not pick a song for your level. What I mean by that is very simple. Something that is very common in these kind of rhythm games is sync. Your level is not supposed to be a level that you can play with a song playing in the background. Your level is supposed to be one homogeneous project where the song is included. The song is built into the gameplay. The song is part of the gameplay. Which brings me to the next mistake. Stop comparing yourself to others. This is something I notice a lot, especially when I stream. I have people coming in my chat and they say, when I look at your levels, I get sad about my levels. You're so much better than me. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Just stop comparing yourself to other creators. It's unfair. You're not supposed to do it. You are walking your own journey as an artist and as a creator. You should not let any other creator tell you or show you how you are supposed to do your own things. See levels as a blank canvas. You can do whatever you want to do on this blank canvas. You can paint a line there, you can make a structure there, you can make the gameplay there. Nobody can tell you exactly what to do. It is your artwork. A common example that I like to compare this to is when you would look at modern art and put it right next to, I don't know, hyperrealism or something, and then you compare it to, it's like, that one looks more realistic, therefore it must be better. No, that's not how it works. You can do whatever you want to do. What really is important at the end of the day is that you're having fun, is that you're being creative, it's that you can just be yourself. At least that's what making something or creating something means to me personally. And you guys might disagree. That's the reality. I'm just trying to help out with the general mindset that people have. Everybody always knocks down their own creations and holds everyone else's creations up so high. I think people should be allowed to be experimental. People should be allowed to have fun without being judged. Now, I'm gonna cut this point short. You guys probably know what I mean at this point, so we're gonna head on over to the next mistake. Now, this is one that even I am still doing wrong, and it's really difficult to keep it up. But if there's one thing that I can give you guys as a huge tip that just helps generally, no matter which creator you are, use layering. Use layering to the fullest advantage. You're making a new object, put it on a new layer. You now have all of a sudden a gear, put it on a new layer. You have different layers to that gear, put it on a new layer. No, literally, if you use 100 layers, it's better than just using one. Trust me. Generally, this just helps you keep your entire project organized. You won't be plagued with constantly having to select and deselect things just to select the right object to change its color or to move it by a pixel or just anything. Everything just happens faster. And that's what you want. You want to be efficient. You want to be able to do things quick, because otherwise you will lose motivation very, very fast. The longer it takes to make a level, the easier it is to lose motivation. So keeping everything efficient and quick is just generally a good tip. Good luck. I cannot do it for the life of me. I swear to God, layering is the worst. Next mistake that I see a lot from very new creators is invisible obstacles. I don't know exactly why people do it. What I mean by this is sometimes when you play a level and the creator doesn't seem to know how to stop a gameplay bug or a skip in the gameplay to stop from happening, what they do is they just put an invisible spike there or just an invisible obstacle that you cannot see. So this will lead to a lot of players just dying to random invisible things which they had no idea of seeing. If there's one tip that I really want to put to your heart today, it's this one. If there's one thing that infuriates players, it's dying to invisible things. Putting random invisible spikes at random points floating throughout the air is not gameplay fixing. Make it clear and visible where the obstacles are so that when a player dies, he at least can see, alright, that's what I died to. I swear, A2 marble, what the fuck is this? I said earlier that a level can be a blank canvas. You can draw whatever you want to on it. But in order to be able to do that, you really need to know your tools. And in Geometry Dash's case, your tools are all of the editor features that it provides to you. For example, all of the triggers. That is one huge thing that people just have to learn. There's so many tutorials out there where you can just check up, alright, we have the stop trigger. What is that used for? We have the rotation trigger. How do people use that? Inform yourself. Learn them. The more tools you have in your toolbox, the more freedom you have as a creator. If you constantly feel stuck and like you can't get your levels finished, a big reason might be that you just don't know enough tools in the editor to help you realize your ideas. So again, one huge thing that you really have to put yourself after, it's a lot of work, is learn every single thing that the editor has to give to you. Big example, right here in the pause menu. You might see these buttons called Align X or Align Y. I only found out recently what they do, but they can help you out a lot. Here's what they do. So imagine you have this structure and you want to find out the center of that structure and mark it with a dot. So you can use symmetry and other different techniques to make sure that it looks visually pleasing. So all you have to do is select both outlines of the center, basically the most right and the most left thing that you can find on your structure. You then also select the middle point that you want to mark the middle point with, and so now you have 3 objects. You come into the pause menu and you press Align X. Now this will align the object in the middle at the perfect center on the x-axis. The x-axis is left to right horizontal. And there you go, you have the center of the structure now. You can now use other doodles or just whatever you can think of. You will always know that that is the center of your structure. That is a really good tool and a very good example of knowing the editor to its fullest extent. With this, I think I've covered all the 5 main mistakes that I wanted to cover with this video. I know this is very experimental content, and if it helped you or if it gave you any sense of understanding of how things work in the editor, please let me know in the comments. I would appreciate any kind of feedback you guys can give me on this video, and I just want to make so many more of these because as a creator for almost 5 years now, I have so much experience, and I would love to share that experience, and I would love to teach people, and I would love to see your guys' things too. So if you want to share your levels or just anything, you can either use our subreddit or our Discord server to post your levels, screenshots, just anything. Again, I hope this helped you. I'm gonna catch you guys later. I hope to see you in my streams on twitch.tv. This is also where I give building feedback and just generally teach things and show off my creating while we're building on this solo project that I'm working on. But until then, I hope all of you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.